Hi again. I hope you're finding these videos useful. It's a whole new experience for me, working here in the room without all of you and your smiling faces around me. We're just going to do some lying postures now. And so just come to your mat and settle yourself down. And just make sure that your spine is nice and long. Relax the shoulders, soften the pelvis. Let the feet fall out to the side, let the arms fall out to the side. And just take a nice deep breath in now, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Now just scan down through your body, looking for any areas of tension, any areas that you feel you have to release a little bit more. Soften the eyes, and then we'll start our practice. So draw your limbs back together, bring your arms down by your side, push into an imaginary wall now with your heels, and as we breathe in, we'll glide the arms up nice and slowly. So going with the breath, breathing in. And then just bring the arms just right over the shoulders, and then stretch up another little bit, and then drop back down into the shoulder sockets, and then glide the arms back. Now push out through your fingertips, push out through your heels. You're opening up the armpits, you're opening up the elbows, the wrists, stretching out through the fingers, really stretching the spine, and the belly is back towards the back ribs. And then nice and slowly releasing, releasing, releasing. And again, going with the breath, gliding up. This time come all the way back. Push out through the heels against this imaginary wall. Push out through your fingertips. Feel that great stretch. Now if your shoulders are very tight, you can bring your arms into a more or less like a square. Be mindful of your bodies, be mindful of how you feel, and don't do anything that you know is not suitable for your own body. Releasing, releasing, releasing. And then one last time. Breathing in, floating up, pushing out through the heels, pushing out through the fingertips. Deep, deep stretch. And then nice and gently back to center. Releasing down, releasing down, releasing down. Now bring your left knee into your chest. Just hug it in, soften the shoulders, have your chin towards your heart, flex the foot. Nice stretch. Now if it suits, bring your chin up towards your knee, only if it suits your body. And then slowly releasing back down. Now we've no belts with us, so we're just going to use our arms as an extension. Extend your limb up, nice and long. Extend your right arm out. Use your hand as your belt, open up into the groin area, stretching out. Stretching into the lower leg, stretching into the left leg, stretching into the right fingertips. Really great now for the body. And then nice and slowly coming up. And use your hands as your belt, cross over, extending the left arm out, extending the left leg across. Just come as far as is comfortable, keeping your shoulders on the mat now, that's important. And then nice and slowly back to center. Now release the limb down, check your alignment. Right knee into the chest, hug it in. Soften the shoulders, flex the feet. Bring your chin up now towards your knee, only if that suits your body. And then releasing back to center. Send the right leg up, send it long. Now, open up nice and wide, stretching out, using your hands as your belt. So you're pushing into the straight leg on the mat, pushing out into your fingertips, and extending your limb long. Use the breath. And then nice and slowly back to center. Coming back, swapping over. Extending the right hand out. Extending your leg over the body, keeping your shoulders on the mat. So again, a great stretch into the fingertips, into both heels. And then nice and slowly back to center. Now hug your knees into your chest. Ease out the lower back. And then put your palms onto your knees and just make nice circles. This is lovely now for the hips. Lovely to release tension in the lower back and in the hips. And then just float the legs up into happy baby pose. Lovely for the back. Soften the back of the neck so your chin is towards your chest. And then just ease it out. Ease it out. And then glide the legs up. Stretch them up. Bring them a little bit apart. Again, give support where needed. And then just rotate into the ankles. Both directions. And then flex the feet quite strongly. Wiggle the toes. Draw the knees back into the chest. If it suits, bring your chin up towards your knees. Send the limbs long again and then stretch them out. So you get this lovely stretch here into the inner groin area. Again, you can use your hands. You can massage into the area to soften the muscles. And then just draw the knees back together. Draw the knees into the chest. Extend your limbs onto the floor. And then send them long. So we want to do a little bit of core work. So bring your hands behind the back of your neck. Bend the legs up. And then we're going to go left to right as we stretch 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Stop anytime you wish. This is great for the body. Just do these lovely kind of almost bicycle legs, but stretching the legs really towards the surface of the mat, curling the body up, and then just draw the knees into the chest. That's so nice. Give yourself a little rock from side to side, and then send the legs up long again. Stretch them up, and then send your arms up and get this lovely stretch and release, and stretch and release, and stretch and release. Knees into the chest. Drop the feet onto the floor now, just under the buttocks. Release the shoulders. And then just do very gentle little movements. Lifting the lower back and releasing it down. Just these little pulses. Just very gentle pulses. Very good for the pelvic floor. So if you can see it, just barely moving here. Just these gentle pulses. Drop the arms down. And then when you're ready, release the shoulders, chin towards your heart, belly button towards the back ribs, breathing in and now float up into bridge pose. Gliding up, stretching up. Get this lovely stretch now from the hips towards the knees. And if you want to come a little bit higher, bring your hands in under your back, holding onto your elbows, holding onto your wrists. Push the knees strongly away. And we just stay here now for a few breaths. I can't wait for all this to be over. Let's all be back in the room doing our yoga together. And we will have such fun. And everything will be so clear. And we'll be so glad. And then what's important, that you slowly, 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 slowly release down. Hug the knees into the chest. This is like almost one movement. Drop the feet onto the floor again. And this time we'll go up into floating bridge. It's like a wave coming through your body. So as you lift the pelvis, you lift the hands and you stretch back and you stretch back. Now again, be mindful of the shoulders. You might need to come into like a square, or else you just stretch back. And stay here for a few breaths. And then nice and slowly This is great for toning the back, good for the muscles of the backside, and you come all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Lovely. Now we just do a nice side twist. Extend strongly through the fingers, lift the feet off the floor, and allow the knees now to fall over to the right hand side, dropping towards the surface. Keep your shoulders on the mat, turn your head a little bit away from the stretched out knees. Now this is lovely to bring blood to the discs of the back. Now soften the facial muscles, relax the eyes, and then nice and slowly, using your core to come back to center, and then allow the knees to fall to the other side. Now extend out to the fingertips again. Soften the eyes, relax the jaw, relax your facial muscles, and breathe. And then nice and slowly coming back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. You can cross at your shins and just soften the shoulders down. This is like cocooning the whole body. That lovely word that's out there at the moment. Releasing the pelvis into the floor, softening the shoulders. This is not a stretch now, this is just total release. And then just change the sides of the ankles. And if you don't reach your feet, you can just hold on to your knees. Just let the elbows be soft, let the shoulders relax down. And then when you're ready, just extend the legs long. Bring your feet wide. Bring your arms down the side of your body. Lift the pelvis off the floor and relax it down. Chin is towards your heart. Your eyes are gently closed. And just bring your awareness now to your breath. Breathing in and out with your own rhythm. And when you bring your attention to your breath, you will notice that your breath will slow down all by itself. Just breathing softly, breathing slowly, relaxing the body, releasing down to the surface. When you're ready, slowly make your way back to the floor. Just bring your hands to your heart now, soften the shoulders. Thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely evening. Namaste.